Just days into the hurricane season, Tropical Storm Andrea bringing in some heavy rain. But Florida emergency officials say no matter how rough the storm gets, they're prepared.
Learning how to swim can possibly save lives. According to the Florida Department of Children and Families, last year 81 children died because of drownings, and that number this year already stands at 34.
Washing clothes, doing the dishes, and cooking dinner. No type of real challenge for Martin Gordon. He's been living on his own since he was a senior in high school, a foster child kicked out of his group home due to state rules at 18.
I didn't expect them to actually drop me off, but they were like, drop me off. We gave hugs and kisses, and then it was bye.
He's just one of about 3,000 former foster children now in the Florida Department of Children and Families Independent Living Program. The goal? To help children transition from foster care to adulthood. Gordon, now a sophomore at Tallahassee Community College, knows he's one of the lucky ones.
I did the right thing.
But he admits, even with a monthly check without parental support that money can't buy, the journey hasn't been easy.
Going through college is kind of rough because I'm still scared that I don't have a mom and dad to go to, so I have to make sure everything I do in college is on point, because if I mess up, I don't have an extra bed I can go back home to.
It's that fear that Gordon says keeps him focused, but he's worried about others. The reason he played lobbyist for a few days, testifying and actually convincing lawmakers this past legislative session to extend the foster care age limit to 21. A move DCF Secretary David Wilkins says was necessary.
The program has just failed over the years because we didn't have enough accountability in the program, and quite frankly, at 18, most kids aren't ready to, in essence, go on their own.
Under the independent living bill, teenagers and young adults in the program will also get much needed support like mentoring, coaching, someone to hold them accountable.
We're saying, yes, we're going to give you this scholarship to go to school, but we're going to make sure you're successful. And that's going to completely change the results.
Taking the pressure off of students like Gordon, who not only has a workload,
school, trying to get reconnected with my family,
but an emotional load that he carries with him all the time. He says his saving grace, determination that makes him strong enough to hold it.
Trying to find other ways of support. You know, I'm not always going to have this money that they give me every month. It ends when I'm, 23? So I need to make sure everything's set, you know. Can't rely on this welfare.
It's been a long time coming.
1, 2, 3.
Up until now, when someone would dial 911 for help, that call would be routed to a number of dispatch centers throughout Leon County. But now, calls for help will all be coming here to the new Joint Dispatch Center.
We now have combined our communications staff, both from the county and the city, to work together, and improving that relationship has resulted in we're going to use plain talk instead of 10 codes.
This new 100,000 square foot public safety complex on Easterwood Drive near Tom Brown Park is the new home for a number of agencies, including 911 Dispatch, Tallahassee Fire Department, and Leon County Emergency Management. The $47.5 million building is not only hurricane-proof, but it will allow agencies to respond even quicker to everyday emergency calls and natural disasters.
It gives those functions an opportunity to fuse together and work together that they probably never had before. A lot of collaboration opportunities between them, and a lot of abilities to share information between all of the different functioning entities. They all have a common goal. They're all there to save lives.
We've got monitors that will traffic monitors, for example, or if there's a natural disaster that would occur. We've got the ability to monitor that right from this facility.
Right now, the Consolidated Dispatch Agency are the only ones working inside the new building, but other agencies will start moving in within the next few weeks.
Top story. It was a rally in support of Liberty County Sheriff Nick Finch.
I was trying to change things that solve the problem.
and got elected to fix those problems.
But Finch is now off the job, charged with a third-degree felony. Agents with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement say in March, one of Finch's deputies arrested a man for carrying a concealed weapon. The sheriff allegedly let the man go and destroyed all related jail documents, making it appear as though an arrest never happened.
I have no idea why they were brought against me. All I can tell you is that I was supporting or upholding my oath that I made to the citizens of Liberty County.
Speaking out for the first time since his arrest, the sheriff says he was only upholding his oath of office and protecting a citizen's Second Amendment right. For that, the sheriff has been garnering a lot of support, more than 4,000 clicks on the supporting Facebook page. And according to a spokeswoman with the governor's office, they've gotten more than 1,300 letters demanding the sheriff be reinstated. Supporters of Finch say the governor was invited to speak right here at the old Capitol, just steps away from his office, but was unavailable to comment.
I just hope the governor and FDLE will relook that investigation and determine that they have made a terrible mistake here.
He's encouraging him to stay strong.
Not to back down, and I know he won't.
For now, an interim sheriff has been appointed by the governor to run the Liberty County Sheriff's Office.
I believe in the end that I did what I felt was right based on the Second Amendment, and I believe in the end that that's what will happen, that's what will be proved, and I will be put back in office.